All right, we are done painting. Brought in some back warehouse, first load of back warehouse. About twice that many is still off-site. Bringing that in probably Monday. Got some fans running. I moved over, right here I moved over the rows that were in the other room. How many is there? 3 rows, three rows of 4, 1 row of 3, and then a single, but it was a experimental row which we're going to tear apart and redo. But today's update, mostly paint. Turned out good. It's kind of like it doesn't really look like light gray to me, but it's good and clean. I'm pleased with the way it looks. It does show some cracking. Here, let me show you. There's some cracks there, exposed, more defined. We can fill those. We did put a seam, or fill the seam down along the ground there with spray foam. This area right here that you're looking at had a pipe, an old vent stack, went from here to the hole there in the ceiling. That was still there when we did the spray foam insulation. We'll fill that in, and then as they charge those carts, they will start this pipe here in the way. I don't know if we can get rid of it then, but this corner here, the way this is going to work is that these little outlets right here, those 3 outlets are going to be 3 bays or stations for picking carts that'll have batteries on them, and then they'll set their little picking carts up, and then they'll take their picking cart and they'll come around this corner here, and then they'll go down this first picking row right here. Then there'll be a gap right there. Then they'll go down to this next row, and then they'll turn the corner here. There's gonna be some along the wall back here, and that wall there will have some, of course, and this wall here will have line. That first row is the only section of new that we'll have. Then they'll come down this little line right here, and you can see the arrows following along. Long picking rows. And I think that we'll make it all the way to this row right here, actually, is what I'm thinking we're gonna end up making it to. Then this area over here will be receiving and back warehouse. Manager's office over there, Kyle's office will be over there. I believe that they want to use this center section right here for packing. After they're done doing their entire pick, they're gonna pack right there. Then over here will be Steve's going to set up a little office for him where he can build sets. I think he said he wants a couch and nice tables in there so he can hang out after work. And that's it. That's the whole area. Unfortunately, with that new design, there's no room for a fitness center on this side. But on the other side, we've got 4,000 square feet over there on that side. There's plenty of room for a fitness center over there. That's where it's going to end up. And it's going to be really hot in the summer, but you come early and you work out, you should be all right. I'll show you the new door that was installed. The other one had a gap at the bottom and it was really bad, no window. It turned out really good. A friend of ours installed that, contractor friend that we've got. But I tell you what, these walls look good. I don't know if you remember some of the old videos, but this wall, I mean, it was flaking. It was just terrible mess. Near the man door, which is getting replaced in a couple of weeks. Paint on the walls is coming. The painters use a spray painter, so they kind of sprayed that rafter right there, which looks actually pretty good. The blend from the spray foam to the paint is not very defined. You can just see how well it turned out. We're excited. Now the floor, that's my next goal. I really want to get that floor done right now. Financially, we're not really ready to do the floor, and it's not like a necessity. It'd be a nice little bonus. We are going to put a robo-vac in here to have it vacuum. I got one that I don't know if it'll cover the whole space, but it's supposed to vacuum, and then if it loses battery, it goes back, and then it's supposed to go back to where it left off and finish the room. But this is definitely not designed for 2,000 square feet. Maybe a 2,000 square foot home, maybe this would be easy for it. I don't know. I really can't say for sure, but we're definitely going to vacuum this, and it's going to be a disaster. Concrete. It's going to be a rough little vacuum, but I figure robo-vac this every single night. The dust that gets created will help. help keep the dust levels down. But here we are, yeah, we're making great progress. Here's a little detail I'll show you. Right here, so the gap is right here, right there. Well, okay, there you can see it right there. The fan's covering it. So right there is the gap, right in front of the electrical box. So if you're down a picking row and you come down this row, you can get access to the middle of the rows instead of having these huge long rows you can't get access to. But we're gonna hang cabinets on these walls. Matter of fact, it's gonna be these cabinets right here. And we're gonna leave all these cabinets attached, and we're gonna put wood above and below to create like a little face above this conduit here. And probably, I don't know if we need electrical outlets in these or not. There's one down there, which, you know, I don't really even know if we need down there, but we're just gonna go right over the top of that. And then right here, I'm thinking I might move the thermostat so that we can put stuff right here, because with there two fit right here. So I do believe that we will move the thermostat, or at least I'll request for it to be moved by my maintenance man. Maybe just move it above, and then we'll probably have to paint behind that because it didn't get painted, or it'll be covered up with the cabinet, so it really won't matter. And then right here, same thing, put wood right up there on that and above and below that, so we don't have to move that. That electrical outlet right there is what has got my Wi-Fi connected to it, so that has to stay there. It's where it ended up getting installed, or my internet connection. This is it. So thanks for watching this update. Stay tuned. In July 24th, we're going to close the store, and then we close for 2 weeks, hopefully just 2 weeks, and then we'll bring everything down here and we'll set up on these rows. We'll get more of them built. I don't know how many more we're going to need. We're definitely growing the size of the store of empties, and there'll be a lot of room for expansion, and who knows where we'll end up. But thanks for watching.